So this is sort of a part two. I wanted to give you all some visuals. This was a more of a close up of the right eye wound from the movie Skyfall. In the movie where they say take the bloody shot, and of course Daniel Craig playing the same character in the movie Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. He's always repping Trump. Um, right eye wound. He says, "Jesus, ow." And just to so you know for sure, while she's working on him, be careful, it's my eye, because I do all this. I'll take these photos with the subtitles on so you can see it. And of course he's being repaired and they have sex afterwards, and that's sort of the birthing process that the Antichrist will go through. It's a spiritual process that'll take place at the abyss at the North Pole, which is what moves your tides, is that there's a hole there and water is circulating in the earth through underground, uh, like a drainage type system. So it just kind of goes up and down, up and down, up and down. It's not a moon gravity thing. So anyway, patching up the stitches on the old right eye wound right here. Of course, Thor is a rep of the Antichrist. Um, you know the picture of Trump and the sledgehammer, Thor with his hammer, Trump on the mural, um, or what looks like a boy with Trump's hair with a sledgehammer at the Denver airport mural. Movie Donnie Darko, The Right Eye. And he's a rabbit. And of course, it's Year of the Rabbit when we suspect if he's going down here in November, maybe the 27th or December or 2023 or 2024. But right now, our suspected date is the 27th of November. We've had plenty of them. And if it doesn't happen on the 27th, we'll have plenty more. Good Lord willing, as long as they allow me to keep doing this. I'm always wondering about that knock on the door one day and kind of be removed. Um, but God has to or put it in their hearts to do that. So it's all part of God's plan. I'm not worried about it. But you see the right eye of the rabbit. Now, the year of the rabbit begins late January. We're in the year of the tiger right now. Eye of the tiger, right? LSU of their right eye tiger in the middle of the field, like we were talking about, or the buckeye, the eye of the buck. And we've been over that also. And, but yeah, year of the rabbit would be when he would be the Antichrist. Total solar eclipse, we suspect August 20th, 2023. Shown y'all many things about Trump being referred to as the orange Trump, and Tennessee is the orange T for Trump, and Hendon Hooker is the quarterback. HH, which is 88, and of course Saturday Night Live is in the studio 8H, which is 88. Of course, Trump and Gematria is 88. 88 miles per hour. Back to the Future, Out of Time, and they admitted that the Biff character in Back to the Future 2 was based off Donald Trump. He had casinos, he had the big hair, all that kind of stuff. So all the world's a stage. All these football teams, again, are set up, players are set up based off different reasons they're set up. Uh, what else? So what he's going to do is there's going to be a fake staged event where he will go down and he will seem to be dead. And that will kick off the tyranny in the country. And then the country weakened will be then seen as ripe for war and takeover. So you have your World War III, which is White Horse, is when he rises on the third day, the Dark Knight Rises movie. Of course, Christian Bale Posing with Trump. I don't know where I've got that. Christian Bale posing with Trump. Hang on. The commercial when they said Napoleon, Alexander the Great, Donald Trump were all cut from the same cloth. And that, you know, so those are your twin tower, twin Trump. And of course, when he did that Pizza Hut commercial, Napoleon, Alexander the Great, Donald Trump were all cut from the same cloth. Pizza Hut commercial back in the 80s, I think. He was, and if you want the video, just ask for it. If you're on Facebook, I got the video for you.
Napoleon, Alexander the Great, Donald Trump. Napoleon, Alexander the Great, Donald Trump. We're all cut from the same cloth.
All cut from the same cloth, and then there's your twin Trump symbology.
And that cloth is very.
So we're just waiting on the event when he gets taken out. And
Trump.
Yes.
Are you Batman?
I am Batman.
So of course he's Batman. You have the Dark Knight, and then the Dark Knight Rises. And then the Dark Knight Rises, Christian Bale's character literally climbs up out of the pit, straight out of the Bible verse. And of course, Trump posing with Christian Bale when they were filming the movie, and they used some of Trump Tower. And of course, Trump Tower was used in the movie The Devil's Advocate. His penthouse was, and his name was mentioned. The lady said Donald Trump was supposed to be here tonight, but he had a business emergency, probably with meeting with Mark Zuckerberg or something like that. Devil's Advocate. And that's what Florida, the Gators represent. They're Devil's Advocate University. Because they came and got the character from Gainesville, and they said, go Gators, and did shots at the beginning of the movie, The Devil's Advocate, before he relocated to work with Al Pacino, the devil in New York City. So Florida, and this is the 7th Florida coach since Spurrier, and Spurrier's birthday is Hitler's birthday, is the birthday of the next total solar eclipse, when we suspect we could be looking at the abomination of, if Trump goes down now, then I suspect, yes, that'll be the abomination of desolation day. Hey, it's 9:11 p.m., y'all. Fused with 11:17 Bible verse with a right eye. That was weird. But not really if you live in my world. But yeah, Studio 8H, Hendon Hooker, we've been through that. But he would rise on the 3rd day, but nobody will know it. You're just going to see the chaos, loss of electricity, World War III, tsunamis. They'll be like, oh, Mother Earth, you know, and it's he's coming to save the Earth via Mother Earth when he returns, seemingly have returned from the dead to save the world from total destruction of World War III, which of course he'll be running the whole time, but behind the scenes. Just like in the last Star Wars, Palpatine running the Dark Empire. They said he's dead. They go, nope, he's alive. Cloning, dark science, secrets only the Siths knew. And of course, we got the twin Trumps. Is he a clone? Is it a body double the whole time? His astrology is the Gemini, the twin. All this has been set up. All your astrology has been set up. Everything's been about these final end times that you're living in. You just finished this weird election time and Herschel Walker, just everything's just so weird, and everything's pre-programmed and everything's scripted. And these are all characters out there, and they're all laughing because they have a place to go when the destruction begins, when World War III begins. They will all be taken care of, and we'll be all left to fend for ourselves. I think they'll probably come get me or deal with me before or right after Trump goes down, but who knows? Who knows? I don't know. I just suspect, because I know that they know what I do, and I know they don't like what I do. Even though with me, with them, it's nothing personal. It's never personal, because I know they had no choice in the matter. You know, Batman, of course, Trump said he's Batman. And what was the Batman? Contagion. Many decades ago, there was a cartoon called Contagion. What came out in 2020? The Bat Coin, the Bat Quarter in 2020. It's called the American Samoan Quarter, right? I mean, come on. All the world's a stage, man. Come on, people. Work with me here. Trump is on 3 temple coins. And of course, the Antichrist declares himself to be risen from the dead after World War III. He will seemingly have returned from the dead. There's Trump on another temple coin in Israel. And to the Jew, who are the last to be awakened and called to Christ, the temple is a holy place until they realize it isn't, and they realize who Jesus Christ is. All right. Love you.